Hello, this is Krinstar, and today I'm still messing around with Kilohearts um, utilities. I did find one. This is still a plugin, or I apologize. I'm still on it on this phase distortion kick, and I found actually something that's in the free set of plugins that actually has phase distortion. It used to cost money, but they released all of their plugins for free, actually. KH. So all of these right here, you can get for free now. For which the phase distortion, which I've used in the past and I wasn't really impressed with, I just didn't use it in Bitwig, and I'll show you why. Right now I got pigments going here, something simple. And what you can hear is basically this. All right, so that's not too impressive. I also got the Europa put in with the baseline generator. I'm sorry, just to give it a simple melody. I didn't want anything else. So let me take it off solo here. For some reason it. So kind of simple standard type of sound from the Europa. Standard. There's no deviation in any of the settings here on friendly keys. It's just the standard friendly keys one that comes loaded. All right, so this snap heap is a kind of like a effects chain thing that is also free to help power all of the effects that go in. And right now I have this phase distortion set in external. Yesterday I think I was playing around with this, didn't understand how to do it. Well, in Bitwig, you pop this little button right here and you could set, and already you can hear it. So what I'm doing is I'm sidechaining the pigment sound into the friendly keys and giving it a nice growly or sawtoothish type of sound, which is kind of cool. So if we turn it off, it kind of does the same thing with the phase distortion. So I think what happened is that basically, but now it's doing it all the time. So basically, think of this like a gate. So it should happen only when these get played, or when the like a normal side chain. So it's kind of cool. So here I can add in and more of the. So every one of these effects you can get for free. Kilohearts has a downloader like all the major plugin developers now that allow you to download for free, and then they got a trial section on their downloader so that you can get this stuff. But recently all of these have opened up for free, and I think this phase distortion, I was kind of a sleeper on it before, but it actually sounds really good. And of course, I don't know why that happens. That is such a weird. Sort of gives it like a sort of a was it the Casio This is kind of why it's because there's a I'm probably gonna talk a bit here for a second. Bear with me. There's phase modulation, which is really heavily used. Your Yamahas, DX7s, and everything in between. I have several FM plugins that does frequency modulation. But there's only a few handful, and there's like several of them. In fact, you can do frequency modulation, um, and VCV rack. Probably there's probably a Bitwig plugin that does frequency modulation in here too. Um, Frequency modulation's everywhere. Phase distortion and phase modulation are sort of different, not done a whole lot, even in the actual physical world, where Arturia's um, CZV, and I think this is Casio's. I think Casio and Yamaha are only ones that do phase modulation, and it kind of gives it a weirder. All I can describe of it is like a sawish, but it's kind of cool for the effects. But it's like every other. So phase four. Phase four does phase distortion also. That's what I think if I'm not mistaken these do, and then the ratio kind of messes with it. And then the phase plant. Notice the naming of phase. Here we go. And so when you pop it on here, you can mess with the phase of it by another thing, and that's basically like frequency modulation. One frequency messes with another. Phase modulation, one frequency messes with another phase and allows you to get sort of rich harmonic effects in between, and it allows you to get different waveforms. And some, it could be played with some cool effects. So if you like the stuff I've been doing for the past couple days, this is kind of why I've been into it, is because basically it's been more of the more rare forms of synthesis that allow kind of a more unique sound from the synthesizers, and more. I don't want to say Blade Runner-ish because that was done on a CS80 with absolutely zero phase distortion, but it can get there and it can sound like it. And I believe it's actually really cool if you get somebody that can master it, much like FM modulation. If you spend the time and play with it, you're actually really gonna get some nice stuff. So let me undo this. Pop these in here. Of course, nothing else plays. Oh, there it goes. That almost sounds Kraftwerkish. Oh, I messed up my. Interesting. Give me a second. I like that a lot. Put in supermassive. For supermassive, always gives a heck of a delay. Alright, so my wonder is how much of the sound is altered. Oh, yeah. So there's like, there's quite a few limited, unlimited possibilities of like merging sounds into this and distorting the phases and getting it to sound really cool, even with other phase distortion devices. See if I can find it. This video is going a bit longer. There was a really cool setting in here that I found. Tons of settings in here, by the way. I suggest messing around with them. Okay, I'll probably end it right here. Thanks for watching the video. Hope you appreciate it. Hopefully you got some misunderstanding or understanding of phase distortion, phase modulation, and probably look forward to seeing you in my next video. Thank you.